to Tai Chi. Let's warm up. Hands at our waist, turn our neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up our span, parallel feet. Choose one side, cross and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit on the back foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, practicing our golden cockerel. Remembering good Tai Chi posture. First of all, dropping our shoulders. Middle finger to the side seam of our pants. Chest concave, butt tuck under. Relax knees. Tongue on our palate, chin down. Opening our span slightly because we're going to have movement towards the left. Shift your weight up, counterbalance, and center, golden cockerel on its left. Down, center and up, golden cockerel on its right. Down, center, counterbalance up. Center, down, up. Concentrate on your dantian. Down and up. Down, center, and up. One more set. Down, center, and up. Down, center, and up. Holding our ball on a T stance. Root down on the back or right foot. Check the size of your ball. Head erect. Out on an L. Move the bottom hand. Part the wild horse's mane, bow stance. Sit back all the way. Pivot on your heel. Twist step. T stance. L stance. Bow stance. Sit back. Twist step. Hold your ball on a T. Out and to the side. Bottom hand advances. Depart the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Sit back. Twist step. Hold your ball on a T. Out on an L. Bottom hand advances. Bow stance. Sit back. Twist step. Hold your ball on a T. Listen carefully. Out and to the side to ward off. Move the hips and waist to grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact. Push at your wrist, energy out and across. Roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist and turn. Hold your ball on a T. We're going to grasp the bird's tail, first warding off, and then pulling down, sitting back, looking back, turning, then squaring, then contact. Push at your wrist, energy out and across, shoulder width away to roll back, roll up and forward. Listen carefully, sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. What are we going to do? Ear, hand, heel, turn the hips and waist to brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher on a T, out and to the side. Turn the hips and waist to brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee on a bow stance. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Out on an L stance, turn the hips and waist to brush your knee. Listen carefully. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T. We're going to part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T. we're going to part the wild horse's mane. Flip that hand and join it. We're doing cloud hands. Sit back, twist, cup, open, flip meet, close your stance. Middle or cup, flip meet, open. Middle or cup at 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock, only flip meet. Middle or cup. 3 o'clock, flip meet, close your stance. Middle or cup at 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock, flip meet, open your stance. Middle or cup. 3 o'clock, only flip meet. Shift your weight to the left, up, golden cockerel. Down, shift weight, up, golden cockerel. Shift weight down, right hand on the outside, right foot coming up, kicking out in line, counterbalancing the other hand. Down, shift weight, up, and out. Holding our ball on a T stance, we're going to grasp the bird's tail. Out and to the side, ward off. Turn the hips and waist, pull down the bird's tail as you look back, sit back, turn, then square, then contact. Push at your wrist to separate both hands, shoulder width apart, rolling back, rolling up and forward. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance, out and to the side, ward off. But yet, grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist and turn, open and open, in and in, off the ground, right hand on the inside of the cross as you embrace the tiger, pulling him up, rotating on your wrist to push out. Shoulder width away, drop your shoulders, make yourself small, wrap around as you close your form. Okay, Yang 10 form, here we go. Commencing form. Open, rotate, up, take a deep breath in. Release, reverse, make yourself small. Drop your shoulders. Center, up higher, look at it. Bring it to your ear. Turn your face as you repulse the monkey. Center, open, higher, look at it, bring it to your ear. Turn your face. Meet in the middle, repulsing of the monkey. T-stance, parallel and higher. We're going to brush our knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher on a T, out and to the side. Brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T. We're going to grasp the bird's tail. First warding off, then pulling down the tail. Looking back, sitting back, turning, then squaring, then contact. Push at your wrist, separating and rolling back, and rolling up and forward. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T, out and to the side, ward off. But that, grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, we're patching it up, holding our ball on a T. We're going to part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T, out and to the side. Part the wild horse's mane. Flip that hand and meet it, then sit back. Twist step, cup, open step, cloud hands. Middle or cup, flip meet, open, middle, Gently flip meat. Use your hips and waist to turn. Use your hips and waist to close. Middle or cup. Use your hips and waist to open. Middle or cup. Use your hips and waist to turn, center, and up. Down, center, and up. Down, center, and out. Down, center, and out. Holding your ball in a T stance, you're going to grasp the bird's tail in 2 motions. Sit back, twist step, doing the other side. Grasp the bird's tail. Apparent closing. Sit back, twist and turn. Open and open. In and in. Off the ground to embrace the tiger, pulling him up. Rotating at your wrist to push out. Separate. Drop your shoulders. Make yourself small. Energy all comes back to you as you close your form. Okay, one last time. Only the movements. Here we go. Commencing form. Pulsing of the monkey. Brush knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Golden cockerel. Kick out. Grasp the bird's tail. Other side. Closing. tiger. Closing form. Okay, now we're going to move back about 2 big steps, and we're going to go into our Tai Chi walk and using some of our already known movements. Just to warm up now, here we go. Good Tai Chi posture, dropping your shoulders, hands on your waist. Pivot out as if you're walking in that direction. Shifting your weight, come out on an L stance, turn the hips and waist, bow stance, walking in the forward direction. Sit back, zigzag to twist out as if you're walking in that direction, putting out your heel on an L stance, moving the hips and waist, bow stance. Sit back all the way, zigzag or twist step out, shift your weight, walk in that direction, heel comes out, turn the hips and waist, walk in the forward direction, bow stance. Sit back all the way, zigzag out, walk in the zigzag position, heel, turn the hips and waist off of the L stance to come into a bow stance. Sit back, left hand on the bottom, right hand on the top, twist out, L stance, bow stance, part the wild horse's mane, here it is. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance for better balance. L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance. L stance, bottom hand advances as if to part the wild horse's mane. Center snack, here it is. Half step forward, hold your ball. Spin your ball to the left as you sit back on your back foot. Draw up your right hand, draw up your left foot, set it down on its toe. White crane spreads its wings. Drop your front foot as you bisect your body. Parallel and higher. What are we going to do? Brush your knee. Out on an L stance. Bring the hand to the ear. Set down the hand. Turn the hips and waist to brush your knee. Sit back. Twist step. Parallel and higher. Ear, heel, hand. Turn the hips and waist to brush your knee. Sit back. Twist step. Parallel and higher. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Listen carefully and follow. Half step forward. Sit back on your back foot as you rotate to your toe, set it on its heel as you play your lute. We're going to repulse the monkey by going backwards. Drop your front hand, drop your front foot, center your front hand, open to the ceiling, back hand higher. What are we going to do? We're going to repulse the monkey. Ear, toe, heel, pivot on the ball of your foot as you meet in the middle, slide forward and slide back as if to repulse the monkey. Center, up higher, weight on the back foot. Ear, toe, heel, pivot on the ball of your foot to meet in the middle, repulse the monkey, 2. Center, up higher, look at the backhand, weight on the right, ear, toe, heel, pivot on the ball of your foot as you meet in the middle, slide forward and back. Last one, center, up higher, look at it, weight on the back, ear, toe, heel. Pivot to the middle, slide forward, slide back. Pivot your right foot on your heel. T stance, hold your ball. We're going to grasp the bird's tail. Out on an L stance, ward off. Turn the hips and waist to grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact. Push at your wrist. Separate shoulder width away. Rolling back. Rolling up and forward. We're doing the other side, no difference. Sit back, twist step, right hand on the bottom to hold your ball on the T stance. Take an L stance to ward off. Turn the hips and waist to grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact. Push at your wrist. Separate. Roll back. Roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, cup, T stance, cup. Look at the back or right hand, hook it across your face, out on an L stance, single whip. Okay, so here we go now. We're going to reposition ourselves and let's see how you can forge ahead in the 20 off from single whip. Put your left foot on a line. Put your right foot, we're facing the park, okay, facing the field. Your left foot on a line, right foot on the other line, another line, the next block, the next line. Drag your right foot back, then 45 degree it. So right now you should see that your left foot is on the line, right on the line. So it's straight. Whereas your right foot originally was on that other line, but now you turned it, so it's now a 45 degree. That's the stance we want. Now, you can reposition your feet so that it's comfortable. You can widen it or you can shorten it. And it might be dependent on what I'm going to teach you now. The left hand is palms away and your left knee is bent. Whereas your right hand has a hook on it. It has a hook, meaning that the four fingers are surrounding the thumb and its elbow is bent and it sits to the back, okay? We won't worry too much about it, okay? Because this is just giving you the experience. This is called single whip. Sit back, twist step, cup, hands here to do cloud hands. Left hand higher, palm facing you. Right hand, palm away, lower. This is 3 o'clock, cloud hands in the 24, yang 24. Middle or cup. 9 o'clock, flip meet, close your stance, cloud hands. Middle or cup. 3 o'clock, flip meet, open your stance. 12 o'clock, middle or cup. 9 o'clock, flip meet, close your stance. Middle or cup. Flip meet, open your stance. We do this 3 times. I think that was 2. Flip meet, close your stance. Middle or cup. Flip meet, open your stance. Middle or cup. Only flip your hands. Middle or cup. T stance, hook the back hand again. We're doing another single whip. The left hand comes across your face. You're going to step out on an L stance. This is single whip. All right, I'm going to lose a lot of you, but a lot of you like the challenge, so I'm going to go on a little further. There are going to be times when you can't see me. You can do whatever you want. What am I doing? Half step forward. Sit back on your back foot. Your palms come up to the ceiling. You're on your toe of the front foot. You're going to use your right hand to go up a horse's mane as if you're patting the horse's mane. While your left hand sits to the side of your hip, palms up. for better balance. You're gonna watch me. You're gonna cross your right hand over your left wrist. You're gonna take a heel out with your left foot, palms come down. You're gonna come up as a what? Golden cockerel, kicking out. Down, heel down, hands come closer to your body. You're going to fist the person in front of you, bonking him on his ears, and this is called double punch. Sit back all the way. Pivot on that heel, turn to the street. Left hand on the outside, left foot coming up, and kick out. In, hook. Okay, then you can watch me. Okay, watch me, turn around and watch me. So what you did was, this is the second single whip. I asked you to take a half step. I asked you to sit back. I said that we were going to pat our horse on his mane. This is what you tried to do, and you did it well. We crossed at the wrist. We stepped out with our heels and our palms came down. Then we came up, and we know that this is a familiar kicking out. Then our heel came down, and we said to bonk our opponent on his ears. This is called double punch. All I want you to see is that everything that I do in Tai Chi, the movements lend to my body is doing. This is called serpent in the grass. It's one of the hardest for everybody, including myself. And I think it'll always be a challenge. However, I have used some survival techniques that allow me to look halfway decent. Golden cockerel. I then am a maiden. Unlike all the animals, I'm using my shuttlecock on a weaving loom. I shuttle on one side, and then I shuttle and move the cock and place it on the other side. Then I go down to the bottom of the sea to find a needle. And all the time that I'm doing this, I'm using good Tai Chi posture. This is called flash arms like a fan. Okay, and I'm repositioning myself so that you can see. I'm sitting back, not moving my hands, but my hands are attached to my body and my shoulder. And I'm deflecting, punching that guy on the other side, and parrying and punching him. Some of the movements you will recognize because we're sitting back. We're pushing him up and forward. And we can close our form in the same way. In all yang forms, the commencing and the closing form remain the same. But my goal today was to show you that you have done a really good job in learning Yang 10 form and made the transition to apply it and incorporate it into Yang 24. We got all the way beyond cloud hands and did a single whip and did a double punch and everything else. That's more than halfway through the 24. And yes, we did come to very hard movements like serpent in the grass and maiden works or shuttle, needle to the bottom of the sea. Hey, but that's our challenge. We can save that for many, many sessions to come. But know that what you are learning, if learned correctly, is very easy to apply to the next movement, which is Yang 24, which is the gold standard of all Yang Tai Chi. Okay? It is the standard in which, or the form in which, the 10 came from, and the 16 came from, and the 108 came from, and everything else. Okay. Okay.
What I wanted to talk about was a couple of basic things. You've gone through the 10 form. You know the sequence. You know some of the movements of how your body is going to do. And the tendency when you first start is to be fascinated with the hand, because that's what makes, initially to the eye of an individual watching Tai Chi, and sometimes for the first time they say, how beautiful. How beautiful, because you're moving your hands. And you still have to master hands, but one of the two important concepts in Tai Chi is the concept of dantian and the concept of Tai Chi posture. And they go hand in hand, and you use it in every form you do. Every form you do, regardless of where your hands are going, regardless of where your feet are going, because in your mind you should be thinking. Now, the dantian is a position in your body which is equated to the center of gravity. That is, where this goes, a goodly portion of how you orient the rest of your body to what's around you is, this is the center, okay? And you say, where is the center? Well, if I cut you open, I could never find a dantian. Okay, each of you have your dantian, and it is approximately a few inches below the belly button and a few inches in to the center of your pelvis, basically, okay? Because if you move this, whichever way you move, and you don't get it, if you don't move it or you twist it forward or back, you will be out of balance, okay? So that's one. And then there are secondary dantian positions. One deep to the chest, again, in the center of the chest and about right by your breastbone. So that your best landmark is your breastbone, but it isn't the spot. The spot is inside of that, somewhere in the middle. And the other one is centered in the middle of your head. And Lucille refers to putting yourself suspended on a string. You have to imagine that string becomes a rod that straight down the middle goes through all three of those spots that I just spoke about. That, if you keep that mentally in your mind, in relationship to how your body is moving, that's a real important part of Tai Chi. The second thing is related to, well, the second is Tai Chi posture, okay? Tai Chi posture works with that, in that your butt is tucked in, your back is straight, your shoulders are down, your elbows are drooped, and they tell you to elevate your chest. It's a hard concept to get, but what you're trying to do is sort of bring the chest in. You don't want to be out this way. Your shoulders are this way here, and your head is up, and your head is resting on your shoulders, not stuck up here like this, but resting on your shoulder, like a golf ball on a tee. So that, and that works with the dantian. If you do all of that, you got the straight rigidity. Okay. So whenever you do your Tai Chi, in relationship to Tai Chi posture, you should not be over this way. Your butt is sticking out, and the vertical element is not taken care of. By the same token, your dantian is not taken care of, because now the rod is shooting up in this direction. It should be more toward like so. But by the same token, it shouldn't be like this back then you're too far off the vertical. You want to be here. On occasion, when you are pushing with both limbs going forward, there is this slight slant, but still in your mind you're trying to say, dantian, 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 okay? So that's for forward movements, whether you're doing forward movement or whether you're doing backward movement. Tai Chi posture remains vertical, okay? Then you put the dantian to work even farther, because another way of Tai Chi movement is rotational. So if I come here, rotational, this is linear. I'm coming forward, but rotational. And I spin on this axis. You can't be spinning this way. Or if you're doing cloud hands, you shouldn't be spinning this way. So to do that, say in cloud hands, what you're doing is you're moving your hips before you move your hands. So you have to say, hey, forget the hands I know how to do. See, the hips move, and this is centered, and then what happens? Then I'm out here. Okay, that's okay. Then I come back out here. Rotation, okay? And another thing, and this is a little farther, maybe that gets too far. Tai Chi adopts a martial art. What's the most important part of your body? What position of your body do you want to protect probably more than anything else? It's the front of your body. Because you're not going to fight the guy this way, you're going to fight him this way. So when you do cloud hands, you want to address him, address him, address him. Eye, hands. You don't want to be addressing him with the hands out here. So you turn your body to make sure that the rotation helps you keep your hands in front of you and you're looking to where you need to go. So the concept, dantian Tai Chi posture. Okay, Tai Chi posture is easier to relate to because you can check yourself and say what position. Dantian is a little bit more nebulous, and somebody termed a very good phrase. Tai Chi, dantian, the concept of dantian is experiential. That means your dantian, my dantian, may be approximately the same, but you gotta find your own. It's experiential. You keep doing it over and over again, and you somehow figure out, yeah, if I concentrate here and I concentrate sort of on where that spot is, a lot of your balance concerns get rectified.
Finale. Okay. Very good so far. Keep up the good work. Good Tai Chi posture. Yang Ten form. Commencing form. Repulsing of the monkey. Rush knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Cloud hands. Golden cockerel. Kick out. Pass the bird's tail. closing. Raise the tiger. Closing form. Okay, good job. See you next time. 2